Waxahachie, Texas. Are you wondering if it's the right place for you and your family? Well, if so, stay tuned. What's up everyone, I'm Darius, we're living in Dallas, Texas, back with another video. This week, we're in Waxahachie, Texas. But before we continue, if this is your first time on my channel and you want to know everything eating, sleeping, playing, working right here in the DFW Metroplex, then smash that subscribe button and also turn on bell notifications so you don't miss out whenever I upload new content. And for those who are ready to make the move to the DFW Metroplex, whether it's buying or selling, what I need you to do is go to www.livingindallastexas.com and book your appointment with me today. See description for more details. Located just 30 miles south of Dallas, Waxahachie is a city with a population with over 35,000 residents that has a lot to offer. The city is full of history, including Ellis County Courthouse that attracts visitors from all around the world. Now, with a thriving community of residents and commercial businesses, Waxahachie is a great place to call home. The community atmosphere in Waxahachie is strong. The city hosts several events and festivals throughout the year to bring the community together. These festivals include the Crossroads of Texas Film Festival, Gingerbread Trail, Texas Country Reporter Festival, World War II reenactment, and the Parade of Lights. Now, the biggest festival is the Crepe Myrtle Festival that has earned Waxahachie the honor of being named the Crepe Myrtle Capital of Texas. But is Waxahachie, Texas a good place to live in 2021? Well, of course, I haven't said nothing but good things, so of course, Waxahachie is a very good place to live or even visit. It has a down-home feeling and the neighborhoods are beautiful, cozy, and inviting. Now, with many things to do and enjoy in Waxahachie, you enjoy the people and the town, including the historic downtown area. All right, guys, when you come to Waxahachie, you have to make sure you explore Waxahachie. Right now, I'm across from the MKT rail yard, standing right here over the creek. Your bike trails, which go along over that way, all the way back off into downtown Waxahachie. But next up, we're headed to the old courthouse straight ahead. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. There are also so many options when it comes to food, including restaurants, inside of shops. You have soda fountains, a brewery, bakery, and nice coffee shops inside of a giant Victorian home. Now check this out. When most people consider moving to the DFW Metroplex, you know, all I hear, this is what they think about, you know, Plano, Frisco, McKinney, Prosper, even Southlake and Anna. Now, these cities are becoming quite full, and the roads that lead them to them are even more congested. So just a little advice. Consider going the opposite direction, south, and settling into areas like Waxahachie. Yes, I know it's off the beaten path, but perhaps it's an interesting place to live for you and your family. Plus, the home prices are more agreeable than the price tags being seen to the north of the city. You will find employment opportunities with new developments popping up everywhere in Waxahachie. Now, major corporations that have a large footprint in Waxahachie includes Walgreens, Owens Corning, AEP Industry, and of course Baylor Scott & White. All right, I want to pull off the road real quick to do this for you real quick. Right here behind me is Baylor Scott & White Hospital. Now, right over here, this is Interstate 35. This right here is 287. Now, if you're going west on 287, that'll take you back into Ennis. But if you're going east, that'll take you into Midlothian, Grand Prairie, the back end of Grand Prairie, and off into Fort Worth. And as you can see also, directly across the freeway behind Waxahachie Ford, that's the Walgreens distribution center. So you have jobs and everything out here in Waxahachie. But I'm gonna get back in the car out the side of this road. I just want you guys to see that. Now when you come to Waxahachie, you have to check out downtown. Be sure to explore all the antique shops on Downtown Square and Rogers Street. Okay guys, every single place has its pros and cons, and there is no place in the world which only has cons or only pros. So living in Waxahachie, Texas, pros and cons are a must to discuss. So let's get started. Starting off with teenager activities. I have to switch it up a little bit. You guys get tired of hearing the same thing. Now, there are a few activities for teenagers to engage in without having to travel I-35 into Dallas, which could and should give parents some concern. Traveling into a large city by one of the busiest freeways can present some challenges. Now next up we have the crime rate. Crime rate in Texas is a bit high. If we compare the Texas crime rate with other states of the United States, then the figures show us that the crime rate of Texas is high. Now, of course, the crime rate is increasing day by day, but the federal government is working on reducing the crime rate by increasing the number of police. But like I always tell you, do your own research. Check out the City of Waxahachie website, or just do a random Google search on the crime rate, and you'll get your answers. Next up, Waxahachie is a conservative town. Now, having political or religious beliefs that vary from the majority can also present challenges in a small town. Once again, I'm not going to go political, so do your own research. Next up, of course, we have violent storms throughout the summer and spring. You might get a hailstorm here and there, high winds, or maybe even a random tornado. Alright, next up, home prices. Yes, they are on the rise, but not by too much. Once it was considered an affordable place to move a family, housing prices have dramatically increased. In all fairness, they have increased all across the board in all of the cities and towns surrounding Dallas. So with all that being said, is Waxahachie a good place to live? Although Waxahachie is a charming town, I find that it can be nice and spread out in some areas and cramped in other areas. Especially when going down 77, when you get around all the stores and stuff. Alright guys, we're getting ready to turn down US 77. This is like the main road in Waxahachie. I mean, this will take you all the way back to 35 going north, and going south, take you all the way back down through downtown Waxahachie. And as you can see, you know, this is where all your restaurants, your stores. I mean, you have HEB, which is coming up right here to the right. We have Academy, Best Buy, Home Depot, Lowe's, Bills. I mean, anything you can possibly think of, you can find it out here. Most likely right here off of 75. I mean, not 75, 77. Right here to the right is Coleman Junior High School. Now off in this parking lot, you can see they're getting ready to set up a little fair or whatnot. They got the twister. They usually have the Ferris wheel out here, different little rides and stuff for you and the family to come out, have a good time out with the kids. The high school is also back over there. Waxahachie has great high school, well, great schools in general. But like I say, right here off of 77, you can basically find everything. And that's within a short period drive from whatever part of Waxahachie you stay in. Now, as a small town in rural Texas, the people of Waxahachie can be very conservative in their political beliefs, but this is not necessarily a bad thing. Waxahachie is, in a word, different. But the city is rapidly expanding. Overall, the city seems very concerned about the outward image it projects, but it remains a clean and a safe town to live in. And just to recap, Waxahachie has many restaurants, markets, and stores nearby. Lots of job opportunities, plenty of great schools, about a 20 to 30 minute drive into Dallas, nice houses, great place to raise your kids. If you're looking for some nice, safe place to live, check out Waxahachie. The only major con, property taxes. But that's another video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And until the next video, I'll catch you later.